Today we're gonna take a break from playing some anime games and play something from the US called Primal. That's Primal, nothing else. So as I said before, I'm gonna take a break from playing anime. I try to play American titles. Now I don't even know what's going on. It's been some ages since I actually played something from the West, so I know I don't want to get content ID'd, so we may as well just play this to some degree. So I'm not sure if it was based on a comic of the same name, but I'm going to assume that this was usually made by the same devs, but so I don't even know the whole context, but this was actually kinda into get content ID'd by this both content ID your videos without giving more, so let's try to play a new game to see the gameplay was all about. Now besides taking a break from anime, we may as well play a game that's pretty much from North America and see what makes it so edgy. I don't know about how this usually works, but I'm gonna go ahead and blind and make a show what this side has in store for us. Now, it was made by Sony, and this is more of a original title. So this is for the PS2, and this was released maybe in back then, so I wouldn't know. Listen, I don't want to get content ID from the song, so maybe in Devil May Cry 5 I didn't really get content ID'd because that was a game from my Capcom, so maybe it won't be different. So I'm not sure if this was the case. This game was made in 2000. I'm not serious for the story. So okay, so I could try to make a synopsis. I don't even know what's going on, to say the least. We got an assassin or something. We got the tyrant for Resident Evil 2 trying off, making a guest appearance. So I don't even know how. Oh. Oh, is that the time for Resident Evil 2? Sometimes the animation doesn't really make any sense. Oh man, it has an age rail. Um. I don't even know the whole context of the plot. Maybe it's supposed to be based on the comic of the same name, but I wouldn't know. Nah, I never really heard about this game before, but maybe it's supposed to be that edgy, so. Wait, how's he alive? Okay. Was this supposed to be a movie that didn't make it to the screen? I don't know. Don't be honest with the context, but what?
That was one freaky dream. This hospital. I'm dead? No, 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 I don't want to be dead. Things were just starting to work out. Louis and I were just... Louis... What happened? Huh? What the hell are you?
Does he ever talk?
Listen to me. You soon will be. My name is, well, let's say you can call me Scree. I've been sent to find you, to show you some very important things and to enlist your assistance.
Right. Well, Scree, glad I'm not dead. But first you better explain how come I'm looking down on myself. She is creeping me out.
Your corporeal form, the one still lying there, is very weak, close to death, perhaps, but not yet lost. That is only part of you. The other part, your spirit, that's you. I set it free from your body so that we could talk. In fact, now that it's free, you'll find you can travel to places you've never even imagined.
Right. So, I'm like an projection or something.
Essentially, yes.
So what does that make you?
I am but a humble servant to my lady. To you, I'm a friend, someone you need to trust. Now quickly, you must come with me. We're both vulnerable here.
Okay. But only 'cause I'm intrigued. I never been astral projection.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer.
Oh. You meet the Elder Scrolls 3.
Lewis's fantasy novels.
This is real, Jennifer. I know you mortals think you're at the heart of everything, but believe me, you're not. Now please try to absorb all of this quickly. There really is no time to waste.
Okay, I'm trying. Just one thing, though. No matter where we are, you gotta stop calling me Jennifer. Don't let me expect that. It's Jen.
I'm to give you these. They are devices that will help you to learn of your true self. And if my lady is correct, they may afford us some protection.
What am I supposed to do with this?
It's a fan brace. They fasten around your wrists. Please, it's important that you trust me and just put them on.
I've just jumped out of my skin, left my body in some hospital, been dragged through a rift gate,
Rift Gate.
and I'm in oblivion. Fan brace? Not a problem.
Hmm.
Ooh, shiny. What a pretty company for a pair of metal doodads.
Hmm.
Could have been made for me.
They were.
So, how do I get them on?
You don't?
And this guy wants me to trust him. This
So-
lady you keep mentioning.
Where's the gameplay?
She-
I serve Arella. She is all that is good, pure. She is strength, virtue. She is righteousness. She is nobility.
She's a person, right?
She is not a person. She is not mere flesh and bone, emotion and desire. She is one of two primal forces that govern the universe. She is order.
And the other would be.
The other would be Abaddon, the embodiment of chaos, lord of corruption. Cain is my lady's eternal foe and the reason for my being.
Right. You know you're gonna have to introduce me to this Arella.
Oh, I shall, and she will be most relieved to see you. But first, I must show you more of Oblivion. Please follow me.
The voice acting is actually.
Will
Wow.
all this start making sense anytime soon? Is there nothing you can say that won't leave my head spinning?
I think that perhaps your Lewis may have been brought to you.
Lewis? Lewis here? Got to help me find him.
I have to admit, the voice acting is actually kind of good. It's not even that bad to say the least. For starters, I find this game to be interesting to say the least. I mean, I find the voice acting to be actually kind of good and the writer be well written. I'm mostly surprised that this is one of those type of IPs that's actually good. Now, I'm not sure if this was an MMORPG or a JRPG, but I don't know how. But I'm kind of impressed. It does it suck compared to the right from Star Wars: A New Hope. This one is actually kind of good to say the least. I mean, let's be fair. I mean, this is the first time that we got a female protagonist that's not annoying and not that tedious. It's good that we actually have a game that has decent stories and decent writing, to say the least.
Come on, this way.
We really like the aesthetics and the whole environment. Really makes it good, to say the least. I mean, I'm only gonna play this for 1 hour, but this is actually a good start on my part. Bravo. Now, I'm not sure if you can jump or not, but I'm going to assume this is more of a turn-based combat or strategy. I don't know. We don't know that until we actually get there sooner.
So, they got one of these.
With the might of chaos and order eternally battling, a balance between them must also be fought for. Here at the heart of the nexus is where that happens, drawing in Jen. We have no time to lose.
Okay, I'm coming. Just don't leave me behind here.
I mean, I'll be honest, the writing and the whole story seems to be good. Even though the concepts are kind of long, it's actually kind of good to say the least. And the whole environment looks kind of decent to say the least. So I really find this to be decent. I will admit that for the game that was made maybe in 2006, this one is actually a decent title to say the least. As a browser, we don't usually get the chance to usually play the gameplay, so. When I will admit that this is the only time we actually play a game when the female protagonist doesn't really suck. I mean, we don't get a Mary Sue, we don't get overpowered female protagonist. We just get a protagonist that is pretty much weak and had to go through a lot of struggles to save a crash. I mean, I think back in 2003 or during Generation X, there was a lot of female protagonists that were really edgy. They have a lot of tattoos, but that was a time when it used to be good to be edgy. Now people just abuse it to some degree.
I'm gonna have to ask Scree.
Questions again.
It
And
does.
If there's something I want you to ask.
Yeah.
I presume you have noticed this.
Indeed, there is a remarkable similarity.
They are identical, you monk. Lewis drew the design for me just after we met. How come the symbols all over the place here?
I simply can't tell you.
Can't or won't?
It's branded on you, Jen, not me. I don't know everything.
It's not branded, it's just a tattoo, goddammit. Lewis told me it was a ancient rune of protection. I just thought it looked cool.
Where did Lewis see this symbol? It's very important.
He wouldn't tell me. Oh, forget it. Everything else going on, that ain't gonna freak me out. Come on, little guy.
For once, the camera doesn't really suck, and the camera is actually well balanced to say the least. So this is like Akushi, the Dark Force, or something. I wouldn't know.
Where are we now?
We have entered the kingdom of Solar. Time stands still in the four realms connected to the Nexus. This realm is eternal night.
And let me guess. Eternal winter?
By nature, Solom is weak of climate, but nothing too harsh for its people. The Ferai are strong and resourceful hunters.
You say hunters?
The worlds of Oblivion are each inhabited by a different race, and yes, the Ferai are fierce, sometimes brutal, but they are fundamentally good. You're going to need a lot worse, I assure you.
Splendid.
Solom and its people have always been aligned with order, providing my Lady Arella with power.
But now things have gotten screwed up, right?
Yes, thanks to Abaddon's will. His interference in the realms is drawing all the primal energy to his side and starving my lady of her very existence. In truth, neither side can survive without the other, and soon everything will be destroyed.
So the guy's trashing the status quo, creating chaos. Guess he's doing his job.
And we must do ours, so just listen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You must forgive me for that, Jen. So much more will become clear to you, child, but we've so little time.
Hey, look, don't sweat it. I'm fine. So what's to be done here? Let's get on with it.
Thank you, Jen. Right, now, what we've got to do here, Jen, is, I haven't the faintest idea. But I do know Solom has been tainted by chaos somehow, and we have to restore the natural order. I told you the Ferai are violent, but they live as a basically peaceful clan with rituals and art, for example, a structured society. The one crucial thing for the race is their king. Solom the king has huge heard, strong, deadly, and always a good leader for his people like you. A Ferrite king like any other through eternity. Some time ago he was due to relinquish power.
And he's running for another term.
Is senselessly refusing to give up his rule and so leading the Ferrite to disaster.
So show,
Check it out.
don't tell.
Yes. A sound plan of action.
So did we even attack, or did we just sprawl? There's really not much to say about it, but I do admit that some of the countries are kind of long and sort of panned out. But for the most part, it does work well, to say the least. So I'm not sure if this was a JRPG-esque type of mechanic, or if this really is any gameplay but walking around.
I'll quite happily lead the way whenever you like.
So sure, I don't even know the details, but this game is one of those things where I never got the chance to play, but who knows? Maybe I'm just, maybe this is not my type, but you know, the game is actually kind of good. The map is not that big, and it's actually really small to say the least. Although there's still be a lot of audio difficulties, but it's not that serious.
You hear those growls scream?
That sounds like Maokai. They're primitive territorial beasts. Huge teeth, fearsome claws, fond of the dark.
Well, that's it. We ain't moving. Oh, no.
I suspect they'd only be interested in devouring you.
Oh, great.
I doubt they'd find me too palatable.
Sure. You don't look particularly tasty.
Maokai are afraid of fire. I'll scout ahead, see if I can find anything.
I'll stay here until you get back.
So I guess this is more of a puzzle game, of a point-and-click adventure game, mixed with 3D enemies. So I wouldn't even know. Maybe there has to be some collectibles or something. I wouldn't know. But I do know that this game has a number impact, and there's like a lot of adventure types. So I wouldn't know.
That did not sound too friendly. Let's find another way around.
I wonder why. So I'm not sure if this was an official type or something, but I don't even know if this game has anything else. But
I don't think we'll gain access this way.
maybe it's one of those point-and-click adventure games or some sorts. I really don't know. Bonnie Best Bet is that this is one of those type of IPs where you pretty much travel around and explore and try to do something that actually indicates progress. But whatever. But I have to assume that this is one of those titles where you pretty much have to find an item, then bring it back to a little objective or something, and then you just progress and vice versa. Or at least that's what I'm assuming. Beyond that, it's one of those titles where it's actually kind of good. The PS2 is notorious for games being too dark, but I'm not surprised. Is there a health system? Because I wanted to know. Can he die? Is it possible to die in this? So you can't die, apparently. I mean, you can take some damage, but there's no health indicator that you actually do. I mean, I have to assume this is what this game has to offer, but I wouldn't know. Okay. I guess I have to turn the brightness off because I can't really see well, but it's the best I can. So there's like combat and some ambience, but how do we usually get it through? There we go. We have to put in word first. So, as I said, I think we actually got this story. We have to save our damsel in distress, our boyfriend, and then we have to apply a gargoyle to usually occupy for us. So, I think that was the whole premise, but I don't know. I think that's it, I guess, but you know, I don't even know the whole entire premise, but it's just me instead. I mean, as I said, I'm gonna play this for 1 hour at least, and then I'm gonna end this at 4 o'clock because I don't even know where I'm supposed to go, and I might need a walkthrough. So, but yeah.
This should keep those Malkai at bay.
Kind of weird. So I guess that there's no correctables. You just usually just walk and that's it. I wouldn't know. So I guess that it's like a puzzle game that I'm actually great as an action game. I wouldn't know. But yeah, I'm not usually kind of confused where I'm supposed to go. The voice acting is kind of good, so it's not even that bad.
If you need information, just ask me and I'll do my best to help.
Okay, what's next?
The Malkai are scared of fire. If I could start a fire in there, it may keep them back.
Can we just go in? So we can't go in? Okay, that just happened. So we can't go into the cave, even though we do have some fire, and so do we have to put the corpses on fire? I guess. That's what we need to do, is to put the corpses on fire.
I think that's it.
Oh, I see. So now, can we go in?
I've illuminated the cave, Jack. It should be safe for you to enter.
Yeah, I figured this got...
Typical thing. Should be safe or is safe?
Safe.
Well done, big guy.
So I guess that the horror game is all about completing some puzzles and trying to progress into the story. I guess that's pretty much about it. I'm not sure if it's really all correctables because there's like achievements in this game, and I don't even know how many you're supposed to get or what requirements you need to do to unlock them. That's just me.
You can look at my maps whenever you like. They're updated as we progress.
So I guess we need to usually follow the waypoint, which makes it easier. So yeah, I mean, I may not be a huge fan of puzzle games, but the whole story and the whole character design is actually interesting to say the least, and it's not even that bad.
You know, being small and made from stone has some advantages.
It does.
Absolutely. I can climb up any stonework surface. Now that's something that might be useful to us, don't you think?
I guess.
I mean, if this was an RPG, then I could be heavily invested. But there's nothing else to do besides under here, so I don't know. The game is okay. Oh, it's usually good. The story is actually kind of interesting to say the least, and there's really nothing else to say so far but to continue playing.
The bridge is broken. Better find another way across.
I'm not sure how long this game would take to finish, but I'm going to assume that this game takes about maybe 2 hours, but depending on the puzzles, I'm not sure how long does it really take. Hours, minutes, seconds, I wouldn't know.
Help me out, would you?
I mean, I gotta admit, the graphics seems kind of decent for the PS2 title, and I wouldn't be surprised. It could be great for a graphic novel. And to be fair, it could usually be better as a comic of itself, but
Shit.
although the animation is kind of weird from my perspective. That's saying.
Turn, don't worry. I can speak the demon tongue. El Safinta, Wend em Gen, Eb em Ota Jimen Diarella, Eb Hivan Keferai, Ekta Sunsetem Rekba.
This runt would have me believe you're an envoy of the goddess Arella. You look more like a sniveling half-breed to me.
I vote we're big enough to swallow the audience all here.
Strangers, in these treacherous times. Should I drive you from my kingdom, or leave you to the Maokai?
Trust me, Lord Hearn. We're here to help you.
Help me? I suppose you must know the whereabouts of my son, then.
Well, no.
Then you are of no use. Night like this, when Jared went missing.
But listen, I do know what it's like to lose someone. My friend Lewis was taken from me. Couldn't we at least help you look for Jared?
You seem ill-equipped to be helping anyone. Take this, and you may just survive the night.
Thanks.
So it is
I
combat.
have no more time for strangers. I must return to the great temple. Perhaps tonight my prayers will be answered.
I guess we know what he prays for.
The safe return of his son.
Come on.
Whew.
Let's find this Jared.
Fine, fine as you wish. I'll add him to the list.
Hey, why do you call me a half-breed?
Perhaps it's time for me to scout ahead again.
So it is.
Okay. Any idea what we should be doing next then?
I think I spotted something in the villa tower over there. A hole in the floor. Ah, let me get that.
What you doing?
It's called a lodestone. They're important. You'll find out later.
You are one strange critter, Scree.
So there's like collectibles, but not really collectibles, more like items you use to upgrade for something. Don't know if it's actually a true ending or not, but I don't know. Surprisingly, I'm surprised it's not for the PS1. But yeah, it's a positive game at Nordics. I'm surprised that we didn't die, but I guess it's more of a point-and-click fetcher game of some sorts, and I don't even know why. I mean, sure, I'm not a huge fan of puzzle games, but the whole pacing is actually kind of good for now. Sure, I guess there's like 4 portals we have to go through if we want to progress, so don't even know how. Beyond that, this is like
Find a way to get Jen over here.
beyond that, it's not usually a bad game. It's really good. Although the pacing could be good, should be good for the gameplay, but the story is already alright as is. That just happened. Oh well. Aye. Kinda decent at least. Whew. I'm exhausted. Don't know why, but really cool. There's like a lot of exploration. Even though it feels empty, but there's like a lot of exploration that usually make this usually good.
Someone must have secured it from the inside.
But yeah, that's not usually kind of bad.
The gap's too small for me.
If this really was point and click, I wouldn't be surprised. But beyond that, it's actually kind of decent to say at least. So I guess there's there's a lot of puzzle elements that are being incorporated in this title alone. Not really surprised, but the game has a lot of potential, a lot of content compared to all the titles usually played. So for the most part, I say that this is one of those IPs that's actually more interesting in terms of, you know, exploration. Actually good. It could be better with the pace and the story since it's actually too long, but I wouldn't know. What? There's combat in this? When was this? Oh my god. Okay, what was that? So there's that combat into this? Okay, this is might get some time to get used to. So to fight, you have to usually press the L1, R1, and press the R2 and R1 buttons to fight. Now, why can't they just use the X, square, and the circle and triangle button? It's beyond me, but I'm mostly kind of confused to say the least. But who knows? This is like one of those things that I don't even understand from the get-go, but I'm surprised it's not an RPG compared to The Witcher 3.
I really shouldn't go any further without Scree.
I guess we need to go back to the same area. I'm just too exhausted to say the least. Don't know why, but I could try.
So many earthquakes.
The land, 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 the land.
There's no air to
Finding Jared would be a balance and so.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? For a second I was yawning, but he just says the land maybe 10 times. Oh my god, this was on the this is on the PS4. I played a PS2 emulator game on the PS4, and at any moment I hear an audio glitch saying him have a screen say the lad maybe 10 times in the past 10 seconds. How is that even possible? It's like I don't even know what was the whole point. Was there any issues with the audio when this game came out? Otherwise, I had to know. Was there something wrong with the audio? Because there has to be a reason why.
job, Jet.
I mean, the voice acting, yeah, but the whole thing is kind of confusing to say the least.
Okay, what's next?
We need to look for signs of Jared.
How did you mess that up? I had to wonder. Oh my god. I don't want to play this, but I have to. I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop. Maybe I...
We should ask these tribesmen if they know anything about Jared's disappearance.
Shoot.
Beadni, neti vasu sagat neki begaksi god volubek Jared.
Oh my god.
Apparently Jared used to hunt here. Some time ago the locals heard a terrible fight raging. Nobody's seen him since.
I don't even know what's going on, but I'm gonna stop here for now. Oh my god, my throat hurts just by laughing. Does a bit. So that's about it for now. So I just save here. And that'll be it. For a game that's been 2 out of 3, this game has a lot of premise going on. There's supposed to be tower cars, but I don't even know where they are. Maybe that's the collectible, the tower cars? So I guess like there's other scenes this game has to go on, so this is gonna be a long game. So talking about the amount of cutscenes, this is gonna be one of those games that I gotta take a long time to finish. But for the most part, I would pretty much say that this is one of those games that gotta be finished. So yeah, that's about it. But beyond that, it's a decent game. It's a good game to say the least. Beyond that, it's one of those games where it's not even that bad to say the least. So, besides the fact that there was this one scene when we increases the land 10 times. That it indicates that this game was kind of rushed to with some promotions, but the gameplay is kind of good. It was just kind of atmospheric, so for the most part, it's not even that much bad to say the least. But beyond that, that's pretty much it. So beyond that, I usually hope this game has more content. Otherwise, this game is usually good. It has more content. I take that back, and it has more variation compared to all the JRPGs I usually played before. But for the most part, there's like a lot of cutscenes, and it's gonna take a long time to finish this. Because it's like a puzzle game of some sorts. It takes a lot of exploration and a lot of elements, so it's gonna take a lot of time to beat this game, but I'm proud to say that I've just finished this game, or I just finished showing some gameplay. So, that's pretty much it. So, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on notifications, turn on the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe or something. And I see you soon. Rat-tat-tat, sign off with a decent ultimatum. Sign out, and peace out.